Hey guys, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Bina Rae. If you guys are new here, welcome. We are here to talk about literally the most exciting thing ever. We are entering a brand new decade, you guys. I don't know if you can tell by my excitement, but your girl is very happy to be leaving this decade behind. Your girl is ready. I hope you guys are ready too. Go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys are excited for 2020. What? Like, how did we get here so fast? It needs to slow down, but also I'm excited. So we are gonna be prepping for the new year, talking about goals, talking about intentions, talking about what we're gonna do to just make ourselves feel better for the new year, bring it in good and the right way. So if you guys are excited for that, go ahead and stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe to this channel before you go, and let's get into it. But first, I mean, could we start any video talking about goals and intentions without coffee? I don't think so. We got this brand new creamer in the house. I'm so excited. This is the Starbucks creamer inspired by the pumpkin spice latte, which is my absolute favorite. So I have my little situation right here ready to make some delicious coffee. So this is the best I could get the camera so that you guys can see what I'm doing. What better cup? I think this might say it backwards, but it says, "I'm not bossy, I am the boss." And that is a whole mood for 2019. Oh my God, it's 2020, not 2019. Mina, get it together. Cheers to saying and writing 2019 for like the first 2 months of 2020. Of course, I always spill water. Your girl just uses the regular Folgers and some sugar, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta get that ready. The water is officially hot. Pour that. This is like, I don't think I'm doing this right. Anyways, here we go. Now that we got that done and out of the way, I want to talk about notebooks, planners, things of that nature, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's like what gets me like the most excited about the new year. So for me, that's like an absolute must, have to have it. So I went to Marshall's today. Beautiful notebook. Like, look at this, so pretty. On the front it says, "Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most, Buddha." Like, that is so beautiful. And for me, I'm all about quotes and, you know, things like that. So I'm excited. I got this, and the reason I get blank notebooks, because I can never find like a really good notebook that I enjoy to use, because I like to write like little notes in there. I like to write my daily goals. The planners that they have at the store have like this much space, and I'm like, your girl needs like 2 whole ass pages because we do a lot of planning. So I'm gonna show you guys one of like my older notebooks, which I used, I think at the beginning of this year, if not last year, and it worked like a freaking charm. I wrote in it almost every single day, and it really helped me manifest my goals. So let me grab that. This is an example of what I write in my planner every day, and it's a lot, so sorry, but this is what I like to do. It keeps me most on track, and it really helps me like stay focused. Hey guys, Bina from the future here. So I totally forgot that I was filming with my front face camera, so you really can't tell what I'm doing here. But in the next clip, if you just hold on for just one more second, I explain it. Okay. I usually do 5 to 8 a.m., 9 to 12 p.m., 1 to 5 p.m., 6 to 10 p.m. And say if like you have a full-time job and it's like, you know, 8 to 5 p.m., which is like the typical job. Even if you do that, what I do normally is I'll put like work, but I'll also put like mini goals for myself while I'm at work. So like drink a gallon of water, you know, between those 8 hours, which is definitely reasonable. Like, girl, if you got a sit down job or anything like that, I know like it's hard to like go to the bathroom so much, but it's so worth it. You're getting your water intake. So I do like mini goals, and then like to make sure like I walk on break and, you know, eat healthy lunches and like pack my lunch and stuff like that. So that's always like a little bit of a goal for me. Just to not get discouraged of like, oh, like my whole like 8 hours of my day is all for work. Right after work, like I had everything planned, because let me tell you how many times like I've come home from work and I'm like chilling on the couch for 5 minutes and I look at my phone, I'm like, damn, it's literally been like 2 hours.
Here we go again, y'all. I mean, give me some slack, but we go into it in just a second. Sorry, guys.
Down, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 goals daily, and these are like the ones that I want to happen. Like I'm destined to make them happen. I'm gonna manifest them. So these are like my most important goals, not like the mini ones or anything like that, but these are like my core value, what I want to happen in my life. Do like a specific quote of the day for this specific day. So I have writing out my goals up top. The second section is quote of the day. The third one is targets. So what do I want to see at the end of my day? What do I want to see happen? So that's like my targeted stuff. Like, for example, here, run 3 miles and no complaints all day, because I've been wanting to practice gratitude. So on this specific day, I was like, girl, no complaining, okay? No complaining. And then we have some successes and successes and failures. I usually do those two to see like, okay, I did run 3 miles today, but I definitely also complained. The last part is I rewrite out my goals at night, because I look at this planner twice a day. So once in the morning before I start anything else, like this is the first thing I look at. And then at the end of the day, this is what I look at to plan for my following day and get on track and see what I did, see what I didn't do, see what I want to work on for the next day. So that's why these notebooks are so important to me and so powerful, because when I'm in it and I'm writing in them and I'm really like getting it going, like it just works so well. These are not like New Year's resolutions. These are like overarching themes, intentions. So what that means to me is what I want to focus on, like what is like my big picture. And I think for me, it's a lot better to kind of go over like intentional stuff, or intentions rather, because if you do New Year's resolutions, I've done countless New Year's like countless, and they never seem to like stick, because first of all, I kind of just like pop them up and I'm like, I want to do this. I want to run every day for 365 days. And is it reasonable? Am I a runner right now? No. So is it reasonable for me to say like, hey, I want to do this like very large goal when I haven't even started like at the base of it? Like I haven't even started the goal yet. So I think for me, intentions are a little bit better. And then from those intentions, what do I want to set goals under these intentions? So I really want to practice gratitude, because I feel like coming from a gracious place is only going to lead you to bigger and better things. You know, coming from a place of like, I deserve more because I said so, like that's not going to get us anywhere. So gratitude is my first one. And I want to wake up every day and say at least 3 things I'm grateful for. So that's one of my goals that comes from an intention. So now I'm going to go ahead and write under this little list right here, write down 3 things I'm grateful for every day. Another one, being healthy, overall health, my mental health, my physical health, like all of those things are important to me. Using food for fuel as opposed to just eating garbage, because that garbage is not going to fuel me to do things like this. Like I love filming YouTube videos and providing, you know, content to people, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. But, you know, it's like that's something that needs to happen, because if I'm not able to film these videos, then I'm not fulfilling what I enjoy doing most. So now we have the first one is gratitude, the second one is being healthy, the third one is being financially aware. Your girl's been out of college for a couple years, and college life and like big girl life is a lot different. Savings is important, but it's like when I'm constantly going to Starbucks and buying, you know, pumpkin spice latte, that's not being financially responsible. So I just mean financially aware in situations like that, like looking at my bank, what do I spend Am I spending it on things that I need, or is it all going to Starbucks? So that's one of like my overarching intentions for 2020. That's a good one. The next one I have is personal and relationship growth. I want to really invest in like the relationships I have, not just with Ebony, but like with other people, growing the friendships that I have with the family members, you know, just really investing time and energy into those. I want like a really good group of people around me. I really want to like dive into a hobby. Like I want a hobby other than like YouTube to, you know, focus on. So astrology or astronomy. I know they're different because I learned that, but I can't remember right now. I don't have my notes. So astrology, astronomy, like the signs, things like that, birth chart, I really want to get into it. And then relationship growth. So going on a coffee date with, you know, a friend that's in town or what have you, or, you know, going out to see my sister or my brother or my mom and like spending time with them and the kids. Things like that is a really good intention for me to have for 2020 because it's important to have those relationships in your life. So the last one is like near and dear to my freaking heart. This one is a struggle for me. I mean, I feel like it's a struggle for a lot of people, and for the people that it's not, more power to you. But for me, it's like a huge struggle. So consistency. Moment of silence for consistency. Like, wow, it is so difficult to remain consistent, not just like for YouTube, but for anything really. For YouTube, for waking up on time, for eating healthy, going to the gym, just anything in general. So for 2020, I want to be consistent with the things that are important to me. And obviously those are my intentions for 2020. So it all kind of ties in together. It's all like overarching ideas of how I want 2020 to look. So I'm gonna, you know, what the freak? I'm gonna go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into this on my own, kind of like map out a little bit more, but I encourage you to do five intentions for 2020 and really just focus on those. Don't set yourself and be like, this is what I have to do. I have to do, you know, no soda for 45 days right at the beginning of the year. Give yourself some slack. Like if you love soda, I mean, definitely try not to drink it all the time. You know, myself and Ebony, like we don't buy soda anymore, like when we go to restaurants, because it's like you're getting full on the soda and not even on the food you're eating. So little stuff like that. If it falls under your intentions, then you're more than likely to keep it with you for longer. Thanks, Ice Machine. If you keep it under, if it's an intention of yours for 2020, you're more than likely to stick with it because it's something you're thinking about on the daily. So that's my little intentions and planning talk for 2020. A couple of other things I wanted to touch on is, you know, just getting things that make you happy. So obviously we did the coffee in the beginning of the video, but now I want to show you guys these because it's like, I want to go to the salon and spend $1,700 on, you know, my nails, but first of all, I ain't got time for that. And second of all, you know, it's something that I want to be ready for, and I don't know, remember, we being financially aware, so I don't know if that's necessarily something that I want to, you know, invest in at this moment. And these are a really good way to not have to do that. So I'm gonna pop these on real quick. I'm super excited about them. This is definitely like a cost-efficient way to get your nails looking right, but on a budget. So now that we've done our nails, now that we have talked about our intentions for 2020, I hope you guys are excited about it. I'm definitely excited for the new year. I need a moment of just like a breath of fresh air. I really want to restart, and I really am excited to have the opportunity. So you guys, please go ahead and share one intention down below in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it. I really had so much fun. Subscribe before you go. You don't want to miss another video. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.